Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Trying to play around with a screw, and I've come up with a couple ideas that might help you make one someday. And I'm going to go to Object. I've just created a rectangle. Go to Object, convert it to a curve. And then at that time, you can bring these in. And if you did it for real, you'd want to nudge these at a particular angle. Let's go ahead and make it black. I left click, right click on no outline. Then I'm going to draw an ellipse. And I'm going to make the first one white. And then I'm going to Control D and make a duplicate. And I want to just see what my nudge distance is. My nudge distance is pretty little. I want to turn this thing, I'm going to turn it red for right now. I want just a little bit of white up here and not too much. So what I can do is make my red a little bit thicker. And then when I bring it up, maybe make it a little bit bigger still. I just want a little bit of white through there. Then I'm going to group these two together. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do is take away the outline. Go ahead and make this one black. I am going to group this together, Control G, and I'm going to grab both these and hit C and put that in the center. Then I'm going to grab this one, Control D, and make a duplicate, move it down toward the bottom. I'm going to make it like 75% of the other one. That's the easiest way for me to do it. Hold down the Shift key, and we're going to blend them 7 times. I'm a little bit, and one thing I did not do that I did in the first one, I need to angle this thing a little bit. And then hit the plus key and move it down. And then make it 75%. That worked pretty well. Now I don't think I have enough of the white, but I'm going to try it. So I'm going to Shift select both of them, and I'm going to blend. That looks not too bad. You can see how on the first one I got a lot more white, but that really looks pretty good. Tell you what, you can always start over, and that's what's so nice about this. Let's make it a little bit bigger. So we're going to go to Object, Group, and Ungroup. And with our nudge factor still set on pretty low, there we go. Just a little, maybe a little bit more. And that's too much. Let's try that. Control G to group, Control D to duplicate, move it down. And it doesn't matter where you move it because you could always grab everything and hit C and I'll put it in the center. Now we can make this one 75%. Shift select for the other one and then apply. That looks pretty good. I might be a little bit too thick of my on my thread, but that looks like a threaded bolt. Yeah, it's a little bit big. So what we could actually do, instead of restarting, let's take our bolt itself, and it's already a curve, and take the shape tool and just make it a little bit bigger. Like I said, you'd want to nudge this. I'm going to nudge this one. But if you nudged them, then you would nudge them all the same. Now let's Shift select both of them. Hit apply, much better. Now all I did for the top, and that's nothing special, but I would always still play with it and go Object, break the 4 objects apart so it won't cause you a problem. Then you got to go to Object, Group, and Ungroup when you do a blend. And all I did for the top was take an oval. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to group this together, Control G. And this is where I really think it would help to work in the center of the page. So I'm going to grab both those and hit P. That way it put our oval right in the center. I'm going to take our oval and go like halfway up. I don't know why I've got a little bit of slant there. Doesn't really matter. Take a 2-point line and go from the quadrant to the quadrant. And we're going to make, well, that's fine, good enough. Let's go ahead and take this and make it black. Take away the outline by left clicking no outline, because we can always nudge this down. And we can make it a little bit thicker at this time. Now I'm going to left click, right click, and I'm going to get a rectangle, and I'm going to make like the thumb screw. So if I hit P and put it to the center of the page, I'm going to just move it up. I'm going to hold down the shift key and it'll move faster as I nudge. And then just take your smart fill tool, fill that in, grab it all and left click, no outline. That's not a bad looking screw. It's not a bolt, it's a screw. A bolt would have the same threads. This is more like a screw, and you could probably want to, at the same time, take the, well, that didn't work. Take the shape tool. Well, we've broken off. I could put a sharper point on it, is what I'm saying. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit. Thank you for watching.